What is going on, everybody? It is Ahmed, and I am back today with yet another video for you. On today, guys, we got to talk about the phenomenal news that hit the United States today that made the entire market begin soaring. Now, remember, as always, never financial advice, just trying to put you guys on the plays that I'm in. If you're new around here, smash the like button down below for the YouTube algorithm, and also consider subscribing to the channel. So the overall cryptocurrency market is on fire. We're seeing near all-time highs for all the major cryptocurrencies. Not really altcoins, but we're talking a few alts, but mainly BTC broke over $104,000 today. Had a little bit of a retrace, but now sitting at $102,414 per Bitcoin. Now, our wonderful Pi coin also is up about 4% on the day, currently sitting at 67 cents. It hit an intraday high of 69 cents. But really strong price action, as there's also some announcements that's breaking news for the Pi network ecosystem. Now, remember, as I always say, guys, never financial advice, but I really do believe that we are about to enter the cryptocurrency super cycle, where we see liquidity and inflows follow global liquidity, which we're seeing currently. And that's going to push the majority of altcoins to double-digit, triple-digit, and even four-digit return rates on every single one that is within the top 50 to 100. And meme coins alike are also going to perform well. But let's go ahead and talk about why the market soared. Well, shout out to Donald Trump. He decided to go ahead and start speaking to countries that he's imposed tariffs on. And Trump did announce the trade deals with the UK as tariffs continue to spark economic uncertainty. The first of many. This, of course, is the day after Jerome Powell came out and said, we don't want to rush ourselves in terms of quantitative easing, because we want to see the reaction of the markets and stagflation, inflation regarding cost of goods, imports, exports, GDP, everything. When it looks like macroeconomics, what he's trying to see is, what are tariffs going to do? And if trade deals come about and we're good to go, guys, all that means is we are basically going to be set up for success. And we're going to see quantitative easing, rate cuts beginning, trade deals continue, and the big trade deal that will spark basically the infinite money glitch will be a US-China trade deal being implemented. So President Donald Trump announced a trade deal agreement with the United Kingdom on Thursday, noting that it will be the first of many. While British Prime Minister Keir Starmer joined via phone for the announcement, Trump later said other leaders would appear in the Oval Office to sign their trade deals in person. So what is the US-UK agreement? A few details were immediately announced on the terms of the agreement included. A White House fact sheet stated 10% tariff on UK imports will remain in place, but cars from there will be taxed at a reduced rate. Fairly muted reaction from US markets. For weeks, Trump officials have said they are talking to more than a dozen countries and are nearing a deal. India's deals have been finalized. Now the UK, which are both very big manufacturing hubs, more so India than the UK, but we do see a lot of imports and exports coming in and out of the United States from both of those different countries. So those are massive. But even the striking of this agreement with the UK was not enough to boost markets, which rallied on the news before enthusiasm actually faded. Stocks gained, of course, because he softened his tones with China. But in addition to that, the big thing that we saw from Donald Trump is the fact that he is saying trade deals are coming. Positive sentiment overall for the market. So with that being said, markets began to soar. And as long as that continues and we see success coming that way, because remember, with the China deal, the reason that it's so big is the US is one of the biggest consumers of Chinese goods and China market. So this not only negatively impacts China with these tariffs, but it also, of course, negatively impacts our local economy. So with that being said, this deal is going to be one of the biggest in the history of economics, potentially, now that it's even happened in 2025. So the big thing that I want to talk about, of course, is the Pi coin news. The 14th of May, guys, 6 days remaining. Yesterday, they posted this over on the official Twitter account from the Pi Core team. A Pi ecosystem announcement will be released on May 14th. Tune in to see what's coming next. On that announcement, we saw Pi continue to rip. We saw the first leg up, consolidation, a second leg up, a little bit of a retrace. Consolidation is what I'm hoping for. And then another price action, just as long as we can hold in this channel and these higher highs before the announcement on the 14th. I'm assuming If it's extremely bullish and excites the entire community and the cryptocurrency market, we then hopefully can test new all-time highs where we once were. Again, not even too long ago, guys. It really hasn't been that long ago now. Only a few weeks back where we saw, or now it's been about a couple months, but only not too long back that we saw $3 per Picoin. So be prepared, not surprised always, because when they panic, we will continue to pounce. Market looks good. Let's see what tomorrow brings. I appreciate your support. That's all I had. Remember, there's a link down below for BTCC. Get your money, $10,000 eligible for every single person that signs up with my link down in the description below. You just got to complete certain metrics. And that's all I had. Until next time, as always, keep investing. Peace.